Hello. Namaste, namaskaram, केमन आछो, केमिति अछो, एलगा उन्नाओ। मैं दीपक दुबे, as promised, फिर से लेकर आया हूँ on a new topic के PYQ analysis। आज हम PYQ analysis करने वाले on the topic magnetism and matter। Magnetism and matter is one of a underdog kind of, we say, right? Underdog kind of a chapter, which is, if I tell you, in the 2023 के पेपर इट इज गोइंग टू बी आस्क्ड वन एज अ क्वेश्चन। अब ये क्या है, इसका मतलब क्या है कि देखो, जब 2022 के पेपर अगर तुम देखोगे, इट वाज आस्क्ड जीरो। एज वी सी द पीवाईक्यू एनालिसिस, इट वाज आस्क्ड जीरो क्वेश्चन आउट ऑफ इट। बट एज आई से, इट इज एन अंडरडॉग। इट मींस व्हाट, अगर इससे एक क्वेश्चन तो आती ही आती है, बट ये एक मार्क स्कोरिंग टॉपिक भी है। Why so it's a mark scoring topic? Because here you have to use the formula, that's it. Using the formula you can solve the questions. So what are the important topics in this magnetism and matter? क्या है इसके सब टॉपिक्स जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है? So remember, if you learn the permanent magnets, the bar magnets, ठीक है, and the earth's magnetization, also if you go for few important things that will help you to know the questions very easily and you can grab it and you can solve it। ठीक है, तो एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट जो है वो मैं तुम्हें कहने जा रहा हूं, that remember that this chapter is very important, okay? And we are going to solve the PYQ analysis on magnetism and matter, and let's check whether you can solve this question or not, okay? If you are going to solve this question, that is well and good. If not, be with me and let us solve it, okay? So here is the first question in the screen. So let's go to the question. The first question is here. So the question is something like this. A small circular loop of a conducting wire has a radius A and a carrier current I. ठीक है, चलेगा, no worry. It is placed in a uniform magnetic field B perpendicular to its plane, such that when rotated slightly about its diameter and released, okay, ठीक है. So it is said that it is being rotated slightly from a diameter, चलेगा. It starting performing simple harmonic motion. Now it is important. Simple harmonic motion, it is given with a time period t. Okay. So if the mass of a loop is m, then here are the options. So what is the question is given to you? Simple hai, theek hai. If you see a circle having a radius from the center A and the current is moving, okay. Now simple thing here, the I, when a circle is here given to you, the moment of inertia we can say I will be our m r square divided by 2. Now how come we come to know that ये m r square by 2 है sir? अच्छा बच्चों देखो, जब कभी यहाँ पे डायमीटर से पूछा गया है कि रोटेट कर रहा है, अब हमें मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया अगर ये देखें तो ये जो सर्कल है ये एम आर स्क्वायर होता है, आर इज द रेडियस, ठीक है, दिस इज द मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया। नाउ व्हेन आई से इट इज मूविंग अलोंग द डायमीटर, मतलब क्या ये कुछ इस तरह से मूव कर रहा है, तो हमें इसको आई डी कहते हैं, इसकी मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया। अब ये अगर मैं एक्सिस में देखूं, सो वी नो दैट आई ऑफ एक्स प्लस आई ऑफ वाई इज इक्वल टू आई ऑफ जेड, एंड ये आई ऑफ एक्स एंड आई ऑफ वाई जो है ये बोथ क्या है, हमारे आई डी ही है, राइट? सो इफ आई प्लेस देम, सो आई ऑफ डी plus I of d, what will be? It is 2 I of d, and we know that I of z is what? I of z ये हमारी ये है, right? This value which is our m r square. So I of d will be how much? It is m r square divided by 2. This is our moment of inertia. ठीक है, चलेगा. Now we can call it as I itself. Okay. Now you remember, as I told you, that performing simple harmonic motion with the time period t it is given. We know that time period t is equal to how much? 2 pi root over of I divided by mb, right? अब ये m क्या है? We got our I. We have to simply, this is the formula which you should remember, okay? And inserting the values will get us the answer, okay? If we insert these values, we will get our answer. So let's do it. We have our magnetic moment, which is our m, is how much? Write down on the comment below quickly. What is M? Okay. So yeah, remember your M is very important. When you are going to solve such question, your M you should be remembered. Okay. So when I said M is always our I dot the area. Area is how much here? The area is a circle. Yes, very good. It is our pi a square. Area of a circle. Chalega. Why I'm taking A? Because here the radius A is given to us. We are considering this one as a A. Okay? So what will be this be? This will be also be ma square divided by 2, right? So we can write down this mr square as ma square. That's it. So just simply we have to substitute the value. Let's check it out. So the time period t will be equal to, if I say 2 pi, since I am getting 2 pi on the other side, if I put that, ठीक है, अगर मैं उस side ले लूँ, root over के अंदर ले लूँ इसको, तो what will the value be? So I will get 4 pi square I divided by m. In the place of m, I will write down I dot pi a square dot b. Okay, whole inside the root. So you can write down the value of I, right? So let us write down 4 pi square I के जगह पे मैं क्या लिख रहा हूँ? m a square divided by 2 I pi a square dot b. Check whether what are getting cancelled the values. Let's say pi and pi gets cancelled. Our a square gets cancelled. Anything else? Yes, this 2 with this 2 gets cancelled. What are we getting? We are getting our answer t, which is equal to root over of 2 pi. We are getting a pi, right? Yes, we are getting a pi m divided by ib. So which option is correct over here? We get 2 pi m divided by ib. Option number D is correct. Okay. I hope you can solve this question. Just you have to remember the time period t when it is moving in a simple harmonic motion. Okay. Let's go to the next question quickly. Here is the question. This question is asked in 2020 JEE Mains, 2nd September. Okay, no worry. What is the question? Let's pause our screen and let's solve how the question is. Is it easy? Is it tough? Let's check it out. So a magnetic material used for making a permanent magnet P. Okay, ठीक है. Permanent magnet. It means what? It would be hard. चलेगा. Now a magnet is in a transformer T. Okay, so here we are writing down for permanent magnet. Permanent magnets are always hard. Okay, they are hard. You should remember permanent magnets are always hard. Now, when we talk about this chapter, magnetism and matter, the very important concept where you can understand what is a para, what is a ferro, and what is a diamagnetism. Okay. Also, I will tell you there is a terrestrial magnetism as a concept which is very much important whenever you are reading this chapter. And this is one of the best and mostly asked questions by the NTA paper makers. Okay. They are very much clever and they will ask you from such topics. You should hide things. You should remember the concepts. Okay. Chalega. Now the magnets is in a transformer T. So when I'm taking, sorry, the transformer, so we are taking it as T. Okay. Have a different properties of following which properties best matches for the type of a magnets required. Okay. So when I say transformer, ट्रांसफॉर्मर जब हम पढ़ते हैं तो एक चीज हमें क्लिक होती है, राइट? एडी करंट लॉस, यस, हिस्टेरेसिस लॉस, राइट? सो व्हाट इज दिस हिस्टेरेसिस लॉस? So when we remember as a transformer, I draw you a figure. Transformer has what? It does what? Step up and step down, right? Very good. And yes, you might have read that a transformer, when I put a current I, what does it do? This coil, which is our primary coil NP, and there is one more coil, we call it as secondary coil NS, right? Now when I give a current, a magnetism is created and that magnetic property is sent to the other one. And what is happening over the transformer? ट्रांसफॉर्मर में हो क्या रहा है? मैग्नेटाइजेशन हो रहा है, डीमैग्नेटाइजेशन हो रहा है, राइट? एंड व्हेन मैग्नेटाइजेशन हैपनिंग एंड डीमैग्नेटाइजेशन आल्सो हैपनिंग, what is the property which is occurring over here? क्या चीज बन के आ रही है? There is some kind of a loss in an energy, and that loss in an energy is responsible for the decreasing in the magnetic properties. We call it as hysteresis loss, right? Very good. So when I say permanent magnets and when I say transformer requires less retentivity and less coercivity, right? So what is the correct answer for our options? Let's check it out. For a transformer, we call it as less retentivity and less coercivity. No, option B is not. Option T. Okay, here the option A is for the transformer. It is incorrect, and option D is also incorrect. P में क्या बोला है? Small resentivity and large coercivity. No, option number B is correct. Okay, the transformer. Okay, the transformer requires larger, right, and larger coercivity. Okay, while the permanent magnets require the opposite. ठीक है, चलेगा. Opposite means what? Lesser. ठीक है. Let's go to the next question. Here is the question. A small bar magnet placed with its axis at 30 degree with an external field of 0.06 Tesla. Okay. Experiences a torque of 0.018 nanometers. Okay. Oh, sorry, Newton meter. And what? The minimum work required to rotate it from its stable to unstable equilibrium position. Okay. This question was asked in JEE Mains 2020. Okay. 4th of September. Remember here, what is the question is given to you? 30 as a angle given to you and an external magnetic field of B given to you as 0.06 Tesla. अब यहाँ पे interesting thing क्या है? Torque. Now the torque is, remember, torque दिया गया है हमें 0.018 Newton meter. Now when I say torque, what is the formula for a torque? Yes, it is mb sine of theta. अब theta के जगह पे तुम डालो 30. So yeah, we got 0.018 is equal to mb sine of 30. Sine of 30, we call it as 1 by 2. Put the 2 value over the other side, we get how much? We get 2 into 0.018 is equal to mb. See, I'm not putting the value of b over anywhere. That is a logic behind it, okay? Because I want my answer to be very clear to me. बहुत easy तरीके से हम ये करने वाले हैं, okay? Now, the important thing which was asked in this question was, how much is the work required to rotate? Okay, from stable to unstable. Now, when I said the angle, जब हमें पूछी गई है, एंगल हमें दिया गया होता है, ओके, रिमेंबर, एंड व्हेन इट इज रोटेटेड, रोटेशन मतलब क्या होता है? एंगल्स चेंज होते हैं. सो व्हाट विल बी द एंगल फॉर अ स्टेबल बी? सो फॉर अ स्टेबल, लेट्स से थीटा डैश, ओके, फॉर स्टेबल इट विल बी माय जीरो. एंगल मेरी जीरो होगी स्टेबल के लिए. अनस्टेबल के लिए मेरी एंगल कितनी होगी? लेट्स से दैट थीटा 2 विल बी माय पाई. वेरी गुड, ठीक है. सो व्हाट विल बी माय वर्क डन? W विल बी इक्वल टू again mb cos of 0 minus of cos of pi. Now cos of 0 is our 1, right? Minus of 1 again. Okay, this minus of 1 in a bracket, right? So what will I get? mb into 2. Now we got our mb value as how much? See, we get our answer, right? I know you got your answer. 2 into 0.018. Now when you solve it, how much will you get? 2 to the 4, 18. 4 18 just 72. 7.2 into 10 to the power negative 2 joules is the amount of work done. Okay, so you got your answer, right? Okay, let's go to the next question quickly. Here is the next question. The question is something like this. Paramagnetic sample shows a net magnetization of 6 A by M when it is placed in an external magnetic field of 0.4 Tesla, a temperature of 4 Kelvin. When a sample is again placed in an external magnetic field of 0.3 Tesla at a temperature of this much, the magnetization will be how much? ठीक है, कोई ना. So here what is given to you is the magnetization M. And we remember when we read the paramagnetic substance, what was the magnetization formula? It was Cb divided by T. We denote it by M, we denote this magnetization by Kaya, okay? Anyway, okay? We can use it. Chalega. And you know now what is the formula for a Kaya. What is the symbol for a Kaya? It is given by this, okay? This is Kaya. Chalega. We denote this chi as what? It is CB by T. Now, since here, what are the question is given, we got the formula. Using this formula, you can get your answer. So let's do it. तो यहाँ पे हमें net magnetization is given to you M as our 6 ampere per meter, and the external magnetic field B, let's say it is our B1. Okay, B1 is 0.4 Tesla at my temperature T1 at 4 Kelvin, while my external magnetic field, let's say it is B2, is our 0.3 Tesla at our temperature T2 at 24 Kelvin. चलेगा? अब what we are required, we have to simply put the values for the first one on this equation. Okay, so what is the equation? M, we have to take this, right? M is our 6 is equal to C. What is the value of C over here? We don't know. C into B is our 0.4 divided by 4. So this will give me 10. So when I put this 10 on the other side, I will get my value of C as 60. Okay. Now I got my value of C. Now I require to find out the magnetization after what? After the sample is placed in the external magnetic field. So B2 में डालो इसको, हो गया कहानी खत्म. So what will I get? The magnetization M again for my C dot P external, which is B2 by T2, which is my C again 60 multiplied with B2 is our 0.3 divided by 24. करो बच्चा, how much will you get? How much will you get? Yes, if I do it again, I will get as 6 divided by 24. So if you solve this question, you will get your answer as 0.75 ampere per meter. ठीक है? So we got our option as B. Let's go to the next question. The next question is in your screen. Pause your screen, try to solve it. Okay. So the question is somewhat like this: a magnetic field at a 2 points on a axis of a circular coil at a distance of 0.05 meter. ये बोला गया है कि एक magnetic field at 2 points बोला गया है, ठीक है, on an axis of a circular coil at a distance of 0.05 meter and 0.2 meters from the center are in a ratio, okay, of 1.8.1, okay, 8:1 चलेगा. मतलब क्या बोला गया है कि B1 डिवाइडेड बाई B2 जो है भैया हमारा 8 डिवाइडेड बाई 1 है. We know the formula for B. They are asking us the radius, that whenever the magnetic field at the axis of circular coil will always be given by mu 0 4 pi, okay, divided by 4 pi, okay, and over here 2nia divided by, yes, yes, very good, r square plus x square, yes, divide and that is to be the power of 3 by 2. ठीक है, so the same B1 और B2 के जगह पे ये formula use करो and you will get the answer. Let's do it. So we get what? B1 divided by B2, which will be how much? 8 divided by 1. This value is how much? This value, if I said mu naught and 4 pi, mu naught and 4 pi will get cancelled. This value will cancel, right? Okay, let me write down to help you out. 4 pi 2nia, let me write down this I, okay, divided by r square plus, in the place of x value, what we should put? We should put the value of 0.05 का whole square to the power 3 by 2 whole divided by mu naught by 4 pi, again 2nia divided by again the values of r square plus 0.2 का whole square to the power 3 by 2. Now this value simply gets cancelled, no need. So what I get as 8 divided by 1 is equal to how much? How much is this value? This will go on the top and that will come to the bottom. So we can say it is r square plus 0.2 का whole square divided by r square plus 0.05 का whole square, whole bracket to the power 3 by 2. Now we know this value is 2 to the power 3. This 3 gets cancelled. This 2 we can say becomes 4, right? So what we can say? 4 multiplied with r square plus 0.05 का whole square is equal to how much? 1, which is multiplied with again r square plus 0.2 ka whole square. So do the calculation now. This will become 4r square, and here this r square will come here to become subtractions. Now this 4r square remaining is 0.00, sorry, here it is 2, right? So let me erase, yep. So it is 0.2 ka whole square minus of here 4 multiplied with 0.05 ka whole square. Now this will become how much? 3r square, and this will become how much? 0.2 का मतलब क्या हो गया? Yes, I got it. 0.03. अब इसको solve करो, we get r square which is equal to 0.01, and if you solve your answer for r, you will get r as 0.1. Yes. Which option is correct? B option is correct, right? We got our option B as correct. Let's go to the next question. Okay, here is the question in the screen, and what does it says? Pause the screen, try to solve it. Okay, here the question is somewhat like this. A coil of an inductance of 2H. इसका मतलब क्या है कि मेरा L का वैल्यू हमें 2H दे दिया गया है. Having a negligible resistance is connected to a source of supply whose voltage is given by V. अच्छा ठीक है, मैं इसको E लेके चलता हूँ. E is equal to 3TV. ठीक है, don't get confused, volt इसलिए मैंने V लिखा है. ठीक है, now where T is in seconds, हाँ हमें पता है. If the voltage is applied when time T is equal to 0, then the energy stored in the coil after 4 seconds is, so time interval दिया गया है हमें. So हमें टाइम इंटरवल दिया गया है. टाइम इंटरवल फ्रॉम वेयर टू वेयर? फ्रॉम 0 seconds to 4 seconds. चलेगा, दौड़ेगा, कोई बात नहीं. Now here the most important thing, 2 to 3 formulas you should remember when you are solving this question. Here L is given, ठीक है. Inductance हमें दे दिया गया है. Now you should understand what is an inductance, okay? I shouldn't tell you this what is an inductance, okay? Inductance are two types, self and mutual. You should remember that. ठीक है. Now negligible resistance है और हमें पूछा गया है कि energy stored. What is energy stored means? U is denoted for energy storage, which is equal to again half Li square. So this is the first formula to solve this question, and rest we have our L. Can you see what is our I, right? We don't have I, right? I क्या है? तो हमें current पहले निकालना. We should find out what is our current. And when we have to solve this current, we should remember that E, which is our voltage, E is equal to L di divided by dt. इसका मतलब क्या? Change in current with respect to time. ठीक है? Now solve this two. Okay, we got two concepts which are clear, two equations which are going to help to solve this question. ये दो formulas को ले लो और your answer is in your plate. चलो करते हैं इसको. तो हम पहले I निकाल के लाते हैं. So first we will find out, the first step is we have written all the things. Okay, that was your first step. The second step was to finding out your current. हम I निकालते हैं पहले. ठीक है, I क्या है हमारा? What is our I? I is given to us, we don't know, so let's write down. First we will find out our I. So how do we find out? Using this equation itself. So we know that E dt will become L of di. अब मैं integrate कर देता हूँ both the sides. So as I do the integration and putting the values, we know the time is from 0 to 4 seconds, okay? And our L is constant, so it will become outside. So let me write down over here. Okay, 0 से लेके 4, integration 0 to 4, E value is how much? Our E value. See the E value. The E value is, yes, 3t. Okay, 3t dt लिख लिया मैंने. अब इसको इंटीग्रेट, L को बाहर लाओ, इंटीग्रेशन रखो 0 से लेके I di करो. चलो, we know the integration value, right? Integration of t dt is how much? Integration of x dx is how much? X square divided by 2, right? वही चीज हमें डालना है. So it will become 3t square divided by 2. सर अब इसको लिखो 0 से लेके 4. yes सर, फिर हमने I को ले लिया, ठीक है, 1. चलो, so here we got our L. What is our L? L is our 2, right? And if I do this value, okay, integration of di, अब integration of dx is how much? कुछ नहीं, x itself, right? Yes. So we get our x, and in the place of 0 से लेकर I, it will be I minus 0 is I itself, okay? So 2y. चलेगा. From here, what I get? 3. If I solve these equations, okay. So what I get? 3 into 16, क्योंकि 4 जा, okay. 16 divided by 2, and I will write down as 2i. Now what I can say, I can cancel it out with 8. 2 से ये 4, तो हमें I की वैल्यू कितनी आएगी? 4 3 is 12. Okay. Now let's go further. Now as I got my I as 12, what I said, as soon as possible I get my I will put the value in the first equation. So energy stored U will be half of 2 into 12 जा 144, कट गया ये 2 और मेरे को मिल गया 144 joules का energy. Okay, so I will write down 144 joules as my answer. I hope you got this answer very clear, right? Let's go to next question. Okay, so here is the next question, which is in your screen. Pause your screen, try to solve this question. Okay, I'm here for helping you, no worry. So यहाँ पे क्या बोला गया है? As an aeroplane with its wings spread 10 meters, it is flying at a speed of 180 kilometers per hour. ठीक है भैया. तो हमें बोला गया है, लेंथ दिया गया है 10 मीटर का, एरोप्लेन उड़ रहे हैं, हॉरिजॉन्टल में ही उड़ेंगे और क्या. सो इन अ हॉरिजॉन्टल डायरेक्शन, यस, means what? It is moving somewhat like this. The total intensity of an Earth's field, I tell you again, you should remember magnetics. Okay, when you're reading the magnetism and matter, you should understand, you should remember, you should know this theory of the intensities. Okay, so यहाँ पे the total intensity of an Earth's field at that part is given. So हमें B की वैल्यू कितनी दी गई है? 2.5 into 10 to the power negative 4 Weber per meter square. Now a quick question: what is the SI unit of magnetic flux? It is Weber. Okay, ठीक है. Now at an angle of a dip of 60 degree, the EMF induced between the tips of a plane wings will be how much? अब ये dip, angle of dip बोला गया है, मतलब क्या? कुछ इस तरीके का एंगल क्रिएट हो रहा है. तो अगर ये हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट है और ये रिजल्टेंट है, तो ये जो वैल्यू है ये मेरी वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट होगी. इफ आई टेल यू दिस इज माय मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, ओके, बी, तो दिस विल बी वी वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट, राइट? वी बी, वी कॉल इट एज, लेट मी राइट डाउन वर्टिकल इटसेल्फ. ठीक है, ओके, चलेगा. क्वेश्चन करें हम. यहाँ पे पूछा गया है, व्हाट इज द इंड्यूस्ड ईएमएफ बिटवीन द टिप्स ऑफ अ प्लेन विंग्स. वाओ. So we know one simple thing, that what is our VB? BV. Okay, sorry, VB, VB. बहुत confusion है, right? B और V में. हाँ, चलते हैं. V again, B and V. Okay. So when I say the magnetic field vertically, can we write down it as B of sin theta? लिख सकते हैं, right? हमें B की वैल्यू कितनी दी गई है? 2.5 into 10 to the power negative 4, and sine of 60 degree. Sine of 60 degree is how much? Again 2.5. I'm not solving it, okay, because I am trying to solve it at the last. Okay, मैं इसको एक साथ लास्ट में मल्टीप्लीकेशन करूंगा. 2.5 into 10 to the power 4 sin 60 degrees √3/2. चलेगा. मुझे क्या आ गया? B of V. Now induced EMF, remember the formula, okay? Induced EMF, we denote it with E, is our how much? B of vertical dot L dot again V. ओके, अब यहाँ पे V जो है वेलोसिटी है, और ये जो भैया भाग रहे हैं 180 किलोमीटर पर आवर. नाउ रिमेंबर, हमें इसको यूनिट छोटा कर देना है, राइट? सो व्हेन आई से आई एम राइटिंग डाउन ओवर हियर, रिमेंबर V is given to you as 180 kilometers per hour. Convert that into meters per second. Yes, multiplied with 5/18, right? So when I divide it, I will get 10. 10 ja 50. ठीक है, 50 is what? I can say my V is 50 meters per second. Using this only, I will substitute that value and I will get my answer. चलो करते हैं. V of V is how much? 2.5 into 10 to the power negative 4 into L की वैल्यू कितनी है? 10 है, और हमारी V की वैल्यू कितनी है? 50 है, और लास्ट में मैं मल्टीप्लाई कर देता हूँ √3/2. ओके, अब आई एम लिविंग दैट टू यू। अब मुझे इसका मल्टीप्लीकेशन करो। आई एम गिविंग यू द डायरेक्ट आंसर। द डायरेक्ट आंसर वुड बी ऑप्शन नंबर ए। ठीक है, तो अगर हम सॉल्व करेंगे इसको 108.25 ही आएगा। ठीक है, दिस इज आवर इंड्यूस्ड ईएमएफ। ओके, understood? Let's go to next question. Here is the next question which is shown to you in your screen. Now, read this question, pause your screen, try to solve it. Okay. The question is somewhat like this. Paramagnetic material, okay? Paramagnetic है, मतलब अच्छा क्वेश्चन होने वाला है. Has 10 to the power 28 atoms per meter cube. Its magnetic susceptibility at a temperature is 350 Kelvin is this much. Okay. Its susceptibility at 300 Kelvin is how much? No worry. Whenever I see paramagnetic material, understand from the Curie's law. What does the Curie law tells you? Yes, the kaya is inversely proportional to temperature. अगर मैं temperature बढ़ाऊंगा ये मेरा कम हो जाएगा, right? That is what? So there are two values which are given to you. The first one is T1, which is at 350 Kelvin, and the rest T2 is given to you as 300 Kelvin. Okay, noted. Kelvin में दिया गया है. Kaya 1 is given to you, the susceptibility as 2.8. Okay, so no worry. So can we do the ratios? Yes. X of I, the chi of 1 divided by chi of 2 is equal to T of 2 divided by T of 1. This is here the concept to solve this question, right? और ये concept ऐसे ही नहीं आ जाएगा तुम्हें. You have to give a lot of time to solve this questions. ठीक है, ये question ऐसे ही मैं जो कर रहा हूँ ना, ऐसे नहीं आ जा रहा है. ये सब मैंने किया हुआ है ऑलरेडी. आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस. एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो सॉल्व सच क्वेश्चंस वेरी क्विकली अनटिल अनलेस आप अपने आप को टाइम दे रहे हो कि नहीं. ठीक है, अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू, ये जो चैप्टर है ये आपको मार्क्स स्कोर करवा सकता है. बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे ही सोच के छोड़ देते होंगे कि हाँ ठीक है, इसमें आता तो नहीं है मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इफ आई टेल यू. ओके, तो अगर मैं इसको छोड़ के भी चला जाऊं चलेगा. अच्छा, आपको अगर मैं एक एग्जांपल दूं आपके प्लेट में, इफ आई एम टेलिंग यू, if you are a biryani lover, okay, and that too a chicken biryani, and if I tell you that in a chicken biryani if there is no raita, will you have like happy to eat? क्या वो combination अच्छा रहेगा? No, right? You need a little bit of raita, right? That raita is over here, that will make it perfect. A little bit of onion, it will make it perfect, right? That is the concept. Again, यही concept को लेके चलना है हमें. We have to take this concept again. No need to leave any topic behind. We're gonna cover every single topic. We're gonna ace. We're gonna rank very well. ठीक है, चलेगा. तो हमें x की काया की वैल्यू डालते हैं इसमें. चलो, for yes, here it is 2.8 into 10 to the power negative 4 divided by my kaya 2 is equal to T2 की वैल्यू 300 है और divided by 350 कर देते हैं. ओके, that's it. अब इसको मल्टीप्लाई कर लो. So we get x2 is 2.8 into 10 to the power negative 4 into 350 divided by 300. 100 एक एक जीरो कट गया. अब इसको solve करो. If you solve it, you will get my x2 as what? 3.267 into 10 to the power negative 4. And which option is correct? Yes, you are getting it right. Option number A is correct. Now, see one more important thing. With that, we have completed our all the questions. Okay, we have covered all the important questions from the past year, which will help you to solve any questions. Okay, now when I say questions solving part, how can you solve such questions? ये सब questions तो बन जा रहे हैं, बहुत easy है, ये सब तो ठीक है. But how to get excel in your life? How to get excel in your life? What is the secret? What is the hack to be a very successful person in your life? सर मैं सब कुछ करता हूँ. I am doing everything but I'm not getting the result. Is it a little disappointing to you? थोड़ा डिसअपॉइंट नाराजगी हो रही है तुम्हें खुद से? यार सर मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ, क्वेश्चन नहीं बना पा रहा हूँ सर, क्या करूँ मैं? What is the hack? A simple hack for any successful person, in fact me, anyone over here, is they are disciplined. Okay, so being a disciplined person will make you a very successful. Discipline के साथ क्या आता है? What is the co-factor? Who is the brother of a disciplined person? It is the hard work, right? Discipline and hard work को कोई नहीं रोक सकता, right? So right now, अभी से ये गुरु मंत्र है कि start giving a lot of time, being a disciplined to whatever you are doing. Okay, so see, simple thing is that when you wake up, okay, what you have when you wake up, there are two doors. Behind one lies your destiny, and the other door is full of struggle. But at the end, you get a good result, right? At the end, it will be fruitful. It is upon you which door you are going to choose. Is it door number one, full of enjoyment, relax, chill, ठीक है? Or the door number two, which will make your life better? If I tell you, if I'm giving you 50,000 rupees right now, okay, I'm giving you 50,000, let's make it a square one, okay, अच्छा बनाते हैं, चलो अच्छा अमाउंट देता हूँ मैं तुम्हें. अगर मैं बोलूँ तुम्हें, मैं हर महीने नहीं हर साल देता हूँ, चलो हर साल मैं तुम्हें 50 लाख दूं, या अभी के अभी मैं तुम्हें 10 करोड़ देता हूँ, what will you choose? Write down in the comment below. See, if a wise person will be there, he will choose the 10 crores, right? Right, why 10 crores? If I will be given the same option, I would have chosen 10 crores. But most of you guys will be thinking, ha, if I take that 50 lakhs every year, तो मस्त हो जाएगा, right? हर साल मुझे 50 lakhs मिलेगा, मैं उसको कहाँ invest करूंगा. But is that true? But if I say you that वही 10 करोड़ लो इसे और इसे invest कर लो, and again the mutual funds will give you the money, right? Right, that is what the logic is. See, you are not clear, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि दुनिया अनसर्टेनिटी से चल रही है. नो, यू हैव टू बी वेरी मच डिसिप्लिन्ड. आपको ये डिसिप्लिन रखना ही रखना है कि मुझे क्या करना चाहिए, मुझे क्या पहनना चाहिए, मुझे क्या पढ़ना चाहिए, कैसे पढ़ना, हाउ टू रीड, हाउ टू सॉल्व, एवरीथिंग इज डिपेंड अपॉन यू. ठीक है, विथ दैट we can end our class. I hope you understood what I have taught you today, and also I've given you the tricks and tips. I hope you will utilize that tricks. Remember the important topics that I have given you in the first class itself, okay, in the starting of the beginning of the class. Those important topics, remember, these are very important. Don't skip it, okay? Don't lose your motivation. Your motivation should be higher. With that, do whatever you want to do, but don't trouble your mother. See ya.